Hey guys, basically I'm back here with the 4th birthday haul right now, and as you can see, I have the 2 new Withered Xsmart plushies, being Withered Shadow Freddy and Withered Golden Freddy. Now, obviously, you know, these are new Xsmart plushies, which we haven't gotten in a while, since the Withered's wave, pretty much. Or actually, no, since Fredbear, actually, because Fredbear was actually our last one. That last Xsmart plush that we've had. New one, majorly. Okay, but yeah. So Xsmart finally released the Withered Golden Freddy and Withered Shadow Freddy plushies. I've been waiting for these guys for a very long time to complete the Withered wave of Xsmart plushies. I can finally say that I pretty much have. I don't know what else they can do. I don't know what other ones they can do. Obviously, there's other variations of this, and I'll just make that clear. There's other versions of these guys where they're these are the sitting versions, how they are in game. But there is actually another version of this where he's just standing in the normal FNAF Funko plush pose. Same with Withered Shadow Freddy here. I might get those, maybe. But, you know, I don't know if I'll review them because it's literally just going to be not even a big change. I mean, it's going to be, I guess it would be a big change, but really, in reality, it's not. Now, I'm actually going to start off with Withered Shadow Freddy here. So here is Withered Shadow Freddy. In first impressions, he is really good. And second of all, I expected, for some reason, I expected his plush to actually be pretty stiff. If you've seen my review on any previous bootleg plushies from either Xsmart or VMK VTL, haven't had them in a while, they've been pretty stiff for no reason. Well, I mean, in case with the case in point with Xsmart has been their Withered Foxy plush, because that one's pretty stiff because of all the detail. They actually are pretty squishy here, or Shadow Freddy is at the very least. And also, like I was just talking about, the other variation, as you can see, that's the sitting variation, and right there is the normal Funko FNAF plush body style version, or whatever. I don't know why I said Funko body style. They're all pretty much the Funko body style, but he's basically just sitting up and not sitting down. This is his position of sitting down, and you can tell because his neck is turned. Yeah, I gotta say the colors on here, they're actually pretty well done. I would say they're better than what they were before. For some reason, or I may just be remembering things wrong, but for some reason they looked really bright to me, like how every bootleg Shadow Freddy plush does. But this one actually did pretty well on its colors. Obviously, it could have been darker, pretty much like how, you know, Funko's Shadow Freddy is. But, you know, I don't want to expect too much out of Xsmart because they do put a lot of effort into all their plushies. I like all the embroidered withering. It all looks really good. But, yeah, I really can't go much into Shadow Freddy because there's not really much else to go over. Obviously, all of the details on here are embroidered, barely any printing. I actually no printing at all. That's what makes Xsmart. Oh, I didn't even notice. They actually have a new tag on them. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that's what makes Xsmart plushies great. Sure, they're not licensed, and sure, people don't like them because they're not licensed, which I don't know why. Quality over opinions. But yeah, this is just what makes Xsmart great. They can just do stuff that Funko was never able to do. Let's hope Jazzwares can do the same. But yeah, anyways, let's get into the main one that we've been waiting for, Withered Golden Freddy. Now here's Withered Golden Freddy, being the main Withered we are all wanting. Obviously we got the OG Withereds, you know, the 4 main. Now we got the extra Withereds, being Withered Shadow Freddy and Withered Golden Freddy. So yeah, obviously his pose is pretty much the same as, you know, sitting Shadow Freddy here. But obviously the main key detail here, or difference, is that his eyes don't have the white in them. And that's pretty accurate to how he actually is in game, because when we see Withered Golden Freddy sit down, he never has white pupils in his eyes. The only one that ever has white pupils in his eyes is Shadow Freddy. When we see him in the parts and service room on the cameras, you know, as Easter egg, he has his white eyes in them. Withered Golden Freddy, when he's sitting, doesn't. And his other variation of him actually does have the glowing white eyes. So yeah, that is kind of what makes the other version you know, worth getting, I would say. with Shadow Freddy, really, I mean, you could get him, you know, could get the other version just so you can be a completionist. I mean, I get it either way because I'm also a completionist, but I mean, if you're honestly just wanting Withered Glowing Freddy to have eyes, then you could just get the other version. You know, it's pretty simple as that. You know, that's another thing that makes Xsmart great. Like, they put a lot of effort into doing things that, like, really you don't actually need. Like, you don't need like white eyes with your Withered Glowing Freddy, but they'll do it anyways. Like, that's what makes them good, and all the embroidered details are just immaculate. You know, they're in the same places as Withered Shadow Freddy, because generally Withered Shadow Freddy is the same as Withered Glowing Freddy, but it's all just really well done here. Like, I really like these plushies. I cannot lie. And I also wanted to point out that all of the eyes in here like are embroidered. Same with the eyebrows. Like, it's just insane. Like, Xsmart puts like too much effort into their plushies. I'm not complaining though. Like, Xsmart, like, keep doing this, even though it takes you a long time. It's obviously understandable, but it's always worth it. We had to wait like a very long time for these ones to actually, you know, be released, because these got revealed like a pretty long time ago, back when Xsmart was dealing with legal trouble, but now we actually have them. So yeah, no matter how long it takes, and especially since there's a new wave kind of coming out with like the nightmares and such and Scrap Trap, you know, it's gonna be great. You know, no matter how long we have to wait, we're still going to be proud of what we got. But anyways, guys, that is it for birthday haul number 4. We have one more to go, and yeah, just like last year, it's gonna be only over one plush, and I feel like it's going to get a lot of views, or if it doesn't, then I'm going to be surprised. But yeah, anyways, that is it for this review. I will recommend you guys get these. They're available on Xsmart's new website, because for some reason their old website doesn't work anymore. It's called Xsmart Universe, but they're also available on Amazon if you want to get them right now. They're pretty expensive as of now, but they will go down in price later on if you want to wait. But I don't know how long that will be, and I don't know how long it's going to take for these guys to sell out. So yeah, I recommend getting them now, and they're worth the price. I'm generally being honest. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.
I stay lit, not like flickering lights. Good vibes and good times go well like chicken with rice. Squad goes, it's me, myself, and I, and just like smart homes. Trust me, the whole club know I arrived. I just wanna step over a velvet rope and people yell my name like I'm welcome home. Shower me in love, my umbrella's closed. The club going up just like how swellings grow. Put on my finest pair of clothes, club so packed I could barely move. Stepping on my pair of shoes, but I don't care, cause I'm still gassed up.